Good counter. I'm your host, Roddy Too Good. Back at it again. Hey yo, listen, fam. AEW Dynamite passed. You know what I'm saying? We had a couple things going on. One major thing is, you know, I don't know what's going on with MJF and the Hurt Syndicate, but we finally got an answer from MJF about the Hurt Syndicate. You know, he came out and he basically was willing to join. You know, he came out about to shake hands with MVP. Music drop. Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin came out to an amazing pop. First of all, Shelton, man, Shelton. He's definitely had a revamped career for real. They was cheering Shelton like he was the man. You hear me? He is the man. So it makes sense. So we have that. You know, he came out. Bobby looked at MJF. It's like, hey man, hand me the card. Hand him the card. Ripped it up in his face, and MVP basically was trying to calm Bobby down. You know, because it was about to get fit. It was about to go there. You know what I'm saying? But MJF, he left. He said, hey man, we're gonna talk. So I'm guessing Shelton and Bobby are not messing with MJF. You know, they probably don't want to mess with him because his little sneaky conniving ways. And MJF is that guy, but his character is portrayed like a little weakling. So it would make sense why people like fucking Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin probably don't want that type of person in the situation. You know what I'm saying? So that is very interesting. You know what I'm saying? That one is very majorly interesting to see what's going to happen. You know, also, we have some other news. You know, Mina, she has officially joined AEW. You know, it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense, bro. Mina, her with the Mariah May situation, you know, that was a good look for her. You know, so now she's officially a part of the team. So now she probably could get more looks. You know what I'm saying? She could definitely be involved with more characters and stuff like that. So it's definitely going to be a great sign for her, because I feel like this women's division in AEW has definitely been growing, and we're going to get into that as well, because Megan Bayne pinned Toni Storm clean last night. Yeah, what? You talking about? Wow. Like, you talking about something like that. Megan Bayne has been on a tear, first of all. She's been amazing. And she's just in and outside the ring, you know what I'm saying? She already just looks like something out of the Wonder Woman land. Wherever they was from, you know what I'm saying? She really looked like that. So just having that type of talent in her versus Toni Storm is going to be a show. That's going to be a good show. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's going to be interesting to see how that turns out, because I think that's going to be at least probably like a 4-star match right there, because I can see it right now. Just a amazing just artist like Toni Storm, and just a brute goddess force like Megan Bayne. Sign me up. Sign me up. But we have one more major thing that kind of was teased, you know what I'm saying? So we all know at Dynasty, Swerve versus Moxley. You know what I'm saying? Swerve versus Moxley, that's going to be a thing, you know? Who knows what the outcome of that? Who knows? But something else was teased. You know, Hangman Page, he was back there. He was doing the interview about entering the Owen Cup. And then he was rudely interrupted by Swerve Strickland and said, hey, man, you trying to button my business? You trying to get in my title? And then they just had a back and forth. We already know the winner of the Owen Cup goes to All In for a championship match. We know that. Could we get Swerve versus Hangman Page All In for the championship? You want to talk about cooking? You want to talk about cooking, bro? Like that right there. That would be amazing right there, man. Oh man. Now, I'll be the first to say Swerve has to be Moxley. We already see Moxley he's on some different type time. You know what I'm saying? He got the Death Riders. He got everybody that wants to get involved for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's not gonna be an easy task getting rid of Moxley. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be an easy task. But I am here to say that right there, Swerve and Hangman All In for the championship, that right there is something that I will need to see for real. That right there is something very, very attractive for me, for my eyes, bro. You know, just not only that, just seeing Swerve with the belt on him again, it just feels so right. It just feels so right. And I understand, you know, the whole Darby Allin. Look, I got Darby Allin on my shirt, bro. I understand that him taking the leave, and I think that the rumor was the plan that him being the one to dethrone Moxley. I get that, but let this man liberate us, man. It's going to be April. Come on, we need to see the belt. Please take the belt out of the case, man. Can we please just get the belt out of the case? Like, that's all I really want to see, bro. That's what I want to see. And then Hangman being in the championship, like, oh my God, bro. Hangman being involved with the championship. That just always gold to me, man. You know, I love what they did with him and MJF. I don't think that's over by a long shot. To be honest with you, I think that could even play into the whole story like that, because MJF could be somewhere he could be like, all right, cool, I'm gonna enter the Owen Cup, and I'm gonna really show y'all why I want my Triple B back. So it could have been that could be like the final match for the Owen. It could be Hangman versus MJF. They could go crazy, you know what I'm saying? Hangman probably get the victory, and then we could get Swerve versus Hangman at All In, and we could just have a beautiful, beautiful ending at All In. And that right there, to me, that'll be worth it, bro. But we got to get past Dynasty first. We got to get past Dynasty first. I'm not trying to get my hopes up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get my hopes up, you know, because I understand. What and who John Moxley is. He's right now, he's on his Roman Reigns type of vibe, bro. That is very true. Like, he is on his Roman Reigns type vibe right now, to where he will always get help. Even if he don't get help, he will find a way. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. It's going to be interesting, but Toni, you teasing us right now with this Swerve and Hangman at All In. You're teasing us, and I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that to be fulfilled, bro. Please, if you see this, please, bro. But hey, man, comment down below. Tell me what y'all think about it. Would y'all love to see Swerve switch Stewart? See, man, I'm so excited I can't even say the words, bro. Would you like to see Swerve and Hangman at All In for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship, bro? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, join the family. Peace out.